Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Going for a head shave now, and I'm going to be using Yaqi products once again for the brush and the razor. I will be finishing off with a Headblade tonight, and I'm going to be moving on to an excellent artisan, a great soap, and that is FaceFat. Made over here in Western Australia, small batch artisan soap made by Craig Stanway up in the northern suburbs of Perth, and it is a vegan based soap or vegetal based soap. And it's just absolutely chockers full of awesome ingredients. In fact, I'll just flip through them. I mean, it's nothing like, it's pretty much the exact opposite of, I can't even remember the name of it, Martin de Candra. It's got 6 ingredients. This has got a lot of ingredients, but they're all excellent. So I've got coconut oil, stearic acid, sodium lactate, glycerin, castor oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, potassium hydroxide, soy protein, sodium hydroxide, almond oil, bentonite clay, mango butter, avocado oil, hemp oil, shea oil, and essential oils for scent. Now this one I'm using today is called Green Fougere, and it smells wonderful. Now it's basically Craig's version of Fougere with a hint of wintergreen. Now the first version that I tested, that I smelled, was a very strong scent of wintergreen. It pretty much overtook the whole scent. It now sits just in the background, and there's a little bit of woodsy and something else going on. I mean, I'm not sure what's in here. I know he's told me several times, but it's just a phenomenal scented soap. Really, really nice. And I'll be pairing this up at the end of the shave with this Mal Grooming Heliopteris. Now, I didn't know this, but I've just been made aware by Sean Mullen over at Mal Grooming. Helio means sun, and Terrace means fern, so this is sun fern, is it? That's a sun fougere. No, sun fern, I'm sure it's sun fern. So that's where it came from, and as you can see, just in here you've got your sun, and then you've got your fern trees, fern branches or whatever. But really nice scent, and it works really, really well. But I'm going to get stuck in. So the brush for today is the Yaqi 24mm Silvertip that I used yesterday. I just wanted to give it a run out with a head shave, and that is this one here. Now it's a bit hard to sort of give you using this camera. This is the front facing camera which I use for head shaves, and there we go. So this is a clear blue white top, and it's got the 24mm Silvertip. I'm about to sneeze. Oh Jesus, sorry about that. For the Lord's name and Baines, for you guys as well. So here we go, 24mm Silvertip. Now it's really dense, it's really soft. It's if I'm honest, I've got, I don't know, maybe 10 natural hair brushes. That's the nicest looking knot I've seen in any brush. It's lovely colours, it's very soft, it's very dense, it's very uniform. It's a lovely knot, it really is. So I'm just going to dip it in the water again, just take out most of that, and then straight into the tub. Now, FaceFat shaving soap is quite a firm soap, so you're going to get your money's worth out of this soap, I can assure you. It does come in 4-ounce tubs, I think. I'm sure it's 4 ounce. Yes, 4 ounce. Australian made, and it's got vegan soap on it. And for me personally, I think it's excellent stuff. It really is. Craig that makes it is just such a lovely bloke. He'll take all the time in the world to get back to you and send you messages and keep in touch with you if you've got any questions. And he's always there even just for a chat. He's just a really nice guy, and he's got excellent customer service. And his focus will be with his business, just basically to keep it nice and small. He doesn't want to be branching out and making 1,000 soaps here and there, and Barrister and Man style, Sterling style. He is fully qualified in another job as well, which is his day job. So this is mainly a hobby for him, and just something to do that he really, really enjoys doing. So there's the brush loaded. As you can see, it is really bright, because I've got that light on up there. And let's wet the head. I'm going to scoop out the excess as best I can. I'm looking forward to this one because wintergreen, as you guys know if you've watched me for long enough, is one of my favourite scents. Whether it be in a shaving soap or a mint, it doesn't really matter, I just love it. It's in most, or if not, it's in a lot of the sort of sport balms as well. Alright, so here we go with the 24mm Yaqi Silvertip. Let's start painting this on. Got a bit of a runny nose tonight, unusual, it's not something I'm normally prevalent to. Alright, that's a load painted on now. I've got a lot of day's growth here, as has been picked up by a few viewers. This brush has got a load of scrub as well, which is really, really nice. The soap does like a really good drink of water as well. As you can see, the lather is making its way down through the knot, which is what I want. I want it to get to as close to the base as I can because it was a very heavy load, or a heavy-ish load, I think. Such a dense knot, this brush, it really is. It's a real pleasure to lather with. You can actually see, well, you probably can't, where my hair actually starts. Really, it starts at way back there. And I think it's getting worse pretty much every shave these days. It'll be interesting to see how much longer I'll actually be shaving my head for, because I don't think it'll be too long before there's no hair to shave. Beautiful. So the brush doesn't look as packed as it normally does. Let me just turn that light off. Oh, look at how that is. Let me see if I can auto focus this in so it's still a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's better. Only just, not much better, but it is better, I think. Just really glossy. I do apologise, I can't do much more with it. The front facing camera isn't that great. Sorry, I keep sniffling you. In fact, just come out a minute. Alright, and we're back. So here we go. The Yaqi double open comb, and I've got the, still sniffing, can't help it. I've got the Headblade in here that's got 15 shaves. Well, this will be the 15th shave. It's got 10 head shaves, 10 face shaves, 4 head shaves, and this will be head shave number 5. So this will be shave number 15 on this one blade, this one Headblade. So here we go with the grain. You can really feel how mild this razor is now, because it's taken a little bit more effort to take the hair down. The scent on this soap is quite hard to catch because it's on my head now, but it is a nice, I would give it a 4 to 5 scent strength. It's not super strong, but it's just nice. The wintergreen isn't so prevalent now, which is much better. I get a much more rounded scent from it. I'm not just smelling wintergreen now when I smell this soap. So the plan is, so far, is just really to knock as much of this growth down as I can, and then finish off with the head blade. It's really struggling, really struggling. I don't know whether you guys can see that. Well, you probably can, quite easily. All the hair's still there. So what I'm going to do, I will be here all night with this razor. So I'm going to switch out, might as well do it on camera. Switch out to the above the tie R1 Calypso. So put that on there. Now one thing I find with the Yaqi blades is they fit pretty much every razor very, very tightly. So that's it in the top cap. That's it in the base cap. And we're ready to go. Let's see what this feels like now. Now this is the exact same blade that was just in the Yaqi. And as you can see, it's just peeling the hair off. I'm not even feeling it anymore. It wasn't even as smooth as this, if I'm honest, with the Yaqi razor. So it just goes to show it's beautiful with a vintage blade, but it's not been that great with the Wilkinson saw today. And then this very well used Yaqi blade, which for me personally is still super smooth. It's still giving an excellent shave. This is a lot of days growth as well, and it's just peeling through it. I think the hair's just a little bit long to be going directly against the grain, so I'll just stick with the grain pass, and then I'll finish it off with the head blade. So the Yaqi razor just doesn't cut it for me on head shaves, but I have been told if I mix both heads on the Yaqi razors together and stick I think it's the base plate of the top cap from the closed comb onto the open comb or vice versa, it becomes a very efficient razor but still smooth. So it'll be interesting just to see how that works and if it works. Lovely. I mean, you've got to put a little bit of pressure on with this razor, but not much. You've still got to put pressure on it, so it's such a light razor. I'm not expecting that to be super close. In fact, you know what? That's very close to the back to say that's just one pass. One pass with the grain. If I'm honest, you would probably get away with that to go outside. Yep, superb. So I'm just going to empty this out. So I'm just going to leave this video named as it is, because obviously it's just to let you guys know out there with sort of 6-7 days hair growth how well the Yaqi double open comb does, and as you've seen so far it sort of fails miserably. Right. Wet my head again. I'm going to lather up, and then it'll be pretty much a full-on touch-up pass and finish up with the head blade. Right, now it looks like the brush has no lather in it. It has eaten all the lather by the looks of things. Let's squeeze it all out and see what happens. I don't know whether I'm loading this enough. I thought that was a really heavy load. It's just such a firm soap. I'm just going to go back to the top. I don't normally do this. It's a very, very firm vegetal based soap. So you might just have to load it that a little bit longer. I don't need a really thick layer. Yeah, I just don't think I loaded that enough, if I'm honest. That's heaps better. That's all I need, just a nice thin coating, because the head blade just gets clogged up really easily if you don't use a thin coating. So the head blade, this is the plastic version, looks like that. 3-blade cartridge on here. There's a shit ton of uses on. Oh no, is this a new blade? This looks new, this looks like a new one. I think this is a new one. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see the gloss. You probably can't actually, it's probably far too bright. The gloss off of this soap, off the lather, is beautiful. The residual slickness is really nice. It's allowing me to go over the same parts over and over again with absolute ease. But if I'm honest, where this soap really shines over a lot of soaps, including tallow or anything, is the post-shave. Post-shave on it is just off the charts good. There's so many good oils in it for you, for your skin. of a silent shave if I'm honest. Do you know what, I'm just going to put just a little bit more lather on, just where the brush is still caked. Yeah, that's better. There's just a few little patches here and there, but this, I'll clean them up, no problem. Yeah, feels much better now. Just need that little dip in the soap tub. Right, so I'll just give it a quick once over. It's excellent lather. It's very thin at the moment. Intentionally. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. It makes me wonder if that is a new blade in this razor. I think it is. It feels new. I mean, obviously, you can see by how quickly you can move over the head how safe this razor is for me. There's never any fear I'm going to be cutting my head open with it or having any accidents. Just as I say that, I'll probably cut myself. One little bit there, I think. There we go, just right there. Beautiful. That's me, done and dusted. Get this rinsed off. Very nice. So once again, FaceFat gives you a great shave. It's awesome soap. Like I say, it's not just the soap itself, it's the full package from the website to your door, pretty much from the moment that you click buy and send it through. I know you're going to get the best of service. If you've got questions, they're going to get answered quickly. And it's a no bullshit sort of bloke, I can assure you that. It's been an absolute pleasure to sort of go through this journey with Craig and try all the soap bases and burn my skin and go through all the torture for him to sort of get to where he's at as well and give him a different look at it. And obviously Spencer's helped out a bit as well, and I'm not sure who else he's sent samples to. I mean, essentially if it works on my skin, it's going to work on most people's skin because my skin's shockingly sensitive. Yeah, it's a lovely scent. I really enjoy it. if you're not a massive wintergreen fan, it might not be your thing. You can smell the wintergreen, but it's just far enough away. It just blends into those other scents in there, and it's been very well blended. It's not like you can individually pick things. The only thing that you can pick really is that wintergreen scent, but everything else is there. It's just all blended very, very well. And yeah, just really nice stuff. Just going to rinse the brush out. So all my giveaway soaps are gone. They have all been sent. So there's 3 on the way to Canada and 2 on the way to the UK, surprisingly. I was amazed that no one in the US won one. Beautiful. How's it feeling? Moisturisation level is just incredible. I don't really need to put anything else on, but I am going to stick on the Mile Grooming Aftershave. Very, very moisturised. It feels lovely. But how can you not put some of this on? So I'm going to pop some on my face as well. So 3 drops on the head, 3 drops on the face. I did have my face shave earlier, but I might as well go to bed stinking of sunfern. Oh, it's lovely. Right, that's a tiny, tiny amount. And again for the face. Now this is frosted, so it's got menthol in there. Wow. I tell you, that is just incredible, that scent. And to be honest with you, out of the bottle, it smells nice out of the bottle, but once you actually get it on your hands, rub it around, get it on your face and your head, it really opens up and it smells amazing. Like, it just really zingy and zesty, but it's got a beautiful sort of woodsy note through it. There's a bit of green, and then that menthol kicks in, and the menthol is just the perfect amount. My head and face are just cool. They're not freezing cold, they're not burning. It just feels brilliant. And it dries in pretty much within seconds. It's absorbed. You don't want to put too much of this stuff on because it will make your skin feel oily. But a 100ml bottle, so it's not a big bottle of aftershave. But when you consider, I mean, I can't even remember how much this stuff is. It's not super expensive for what it is. And if you don't know what's in it and you only watch the head shaves, you've got denatured alcohol, organic witch hazel, vegetable glycerin, aloe vera juice, jojoba oil, fractionated coconut oil, castor oil, menthol, liquid lanolin, grapefruit seed oil, and essential oils. And that's it. It's all excellent skin food. Loads of it in there. You give it a good shake. You pop 3 drops for a head shave, 3 drops for face shave. The menthol in this one is just spot on. If you like menthol, you have to get frosted. Do not buy the normal stuff, get frosted. It is worth it. It doesn't affect the scent at all, but you feel it and it feels incredible. My face and head feel so refreshed and zingy. There's a cracking shine on there now. Wow, I'm really, really, really impressed with both products. The FaceFat soap and this splash. This Fougere splash will go with pretty much any Fougere. It'll go with a lot of other things as well. If I'm honest, floral scents will go with a lot of things, even though I've got wildflowers as well, which will obviously go with floral. But FaceFat, wintergreen, I tell you what, that actually blends really well with this. Really, really well. FaceFat shaving soap from Western Australia. Proud to be using it, really chuffed to be using it. And I'm really chuffed it's just up the road, and I hope Craig does really well with his business. I think he will once this soap gets out there. Like I say, he's not in it to make the big bucks, he's in it because he enjoys the hobby. He loves making the soap, I believe. I think he still does. Really nice scent. he's done well with this scent, because I thought it was a mile away when I first had that sample, and whatever he's done since that first sample, when it was pretty much all wintergreen, it's pretty much spot on in my opinion. It's a total different take on a Fougere, but it's obviously FaceFat's version. The brush for today was the Yaqi 24mm Silvertip, which is a stunning little brush. You cannot fault the quality of the handle. The knot, in my opinion, is really nice. It is a 24mm Silvertip. It is extremely dense, it's extremely plush, and it's very soft tipped. And obviously, as I've said before, this will end up in some lucky person's den, or someone that's not even got a start of a den yet that maybe be struggling along. But like I say, if you got anyone out there, I've already got someone on the list. I'm just letting things die down a little bit after the giveaway. The giveaway wiped me out, so this will probably end up in someone's den very soon. The first razor that I pulled out today for the shave, for the head shave, was the Yaqi double open comb. Now this is a wonderful face shaver, no doubt about it. With a really smooth sharp blade in here, you're on to a winner. It needs a sharp blade because it's a very mild razor. So having this blade in it, which is the Kai blade on its 15 shave, might not have been the best bet, but it worked beautifully in this one. 15 shaves, I'll probably chuck this blade now, even though it's still chopping through the hair, no problem at all. I don't want it to get to the point where it's uncomfortable. So 15 shaves I think is pretty darn good for any razor blade, especially considering this has done 5 head shaves as well. That's pretty impressive in my opinion. And we finished off today with this absolutely stunning splash, aftershave splash from Mal Grooming. It is absolutely amazing. I really cannot say enough about how good this slash is. I can't wait to get stuck into the other scents. I've used this one twice now. That menthol is still cooling my skin right now. That's absorbed. It's not greasy, it's not oily. It feels brilliant. Top job to both blokes, Craig and Sean. I'm really just blown away. Oh sorry, I forgot, I'm getting carried away. Finished off with the Headblade today. 3-blade cartridge. I will be ordering some 4-blade cartridges. I prefer the 4-blade, I have to say. It's just a better experience for me. I think the 4-blade, some guys love the 6. I just find the 4-blade just a little bit smoother and might just last just a touch longer as well. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a long video. I've enjoyed it. It's been good to get the FaceFat back out. I will probably be using it again. I'll be doing a little section of FaceFat shaving soap on my face shaves. But I've got that much stuff in the den at the moment. I don't know what to do now. I've been trying to clear it out and people keep sending me stuff in, so I've got more coming as well, courtesy of Oive Chapel. And yeah, I've got no idea what that man's sending, but he is a madman, so it could be a big box, it could be an enormous box, it might be a little box full of big things, a big box full of little things, I've got no idea. But he's just an absolute treasure of the shaving hobby, really is Oive. And obviously with Sean, and there's that many people I could thank right now, but I'll save it for the videos, and I'll save it. Well, it's been a while since that's happened. I ran out of storage on the phone. Hopefully we'll be getting a new phone September. It'll either be the new iPhone, or I might plump for the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll wait and see what comes out and what the prices are like, because sometimes these new iPhones come out and just fucking ludicrous prices, so we'll see what happens on that front. Obviously the cameras are going to be better, which I'm looking forward to, especially this one, the FaceTime camera. If I can get a phone with a really good FaceTime camera, I'll be over the moon, because I can use this, I can see it, I can use it to shave. It's much better than using the rear camera. It's just getting that pretty good quality image. This isn't as good an image as what you get from the rear facing camera, so hopefully they fix that with the front facing. But other than that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next shave. Cheers.